Hello everyone, this is Impulse and welcome back to HermitCraft Season 5. Guys, I've been a little busy. Doing some live streams and doing some other work around here, and as you can see, things look a little different in here. Don't mind the sand wall, we are not quite done, but I have been draining out the underneath side of this ocean monument, and I've got a little help now because the other night Tango and we actually went and conquered another ocean monument that's kind of out by my desert to the south, one that I knew nobody would be using. I have no idea what I did with the sponges right now. I'm assuming I put them away in the ender chest because I even borrowed Tango's. So let's see. Yeah, so I have a total of 64 sponges. Funny that worked out to an exact stack. 33 of these are mine, and 31 of these are Tango's that I borrowed. So I'll have to give those back when I'm done with this. But just kind of been going through here, going underneath the monument here, all this water, and draining it out, doing, you know, 5 by whatever lanes of sand to separate the water out, and just kind of going through and emptying it. And I've gotten this far, so probably, what is that, about 2/3, maybe 3/4 of this place is already cleared out. And you can see I've also built a stairway down, so we kind of have a proper entrance to this now. This is also kind of a work in progress here. Just built this up on live stream, and so you kind of come through the portal now, and it walks you down the staircase, and you can go either right or left, kind of wrap around this tube that all the guardians are falling down, which I thought looked pretty nice. And now we have kind of a nice little place to come and kill the guardians, which is great. Now, of course, there's going to be a ton of work to do in here. I got to, you know, make the floor look good, and we got to finish the walls up, get all the sand out. And I think I mentioned it, I don't plan on keeping all of this prismarine, so we're going to do something with that, and I'm still trying to make up my mind exactly what I want to do. But first, I've already had some guests, or a guest in particular, that was really itching to get his hands on some of these sea lanterns, and he just literally stopped by. We recorded a little clip together, and so I wanted to roll that clip with the little meetup that Zedaph and I had.
Impulse, hi.
Hey, what's up, Zedaph? How you doing?
I hear you're the man with lanterns.
I do. I have a few. Oh, look at that pigman right behind you. He wanted to check it out too.
Hey, no lanterns for you.
He literally popped through just now. You done did it now. Oh, you're gonna die here.
No, I'm not.
Don't worry, I got you. I got you.
He has no buddies.
He's waiting for us down there. Anyway, yes, okay. Yes, I do have a few. Now that I've constructed my guardian farm, we're able to actually. Well, I'm gonna put you to work if you really want them. By the way, I didn't tell you that. I'm
Absolutely.
not just gonna hand over stacks upon stacks of sea lanterns. But I will show you. I'll show you this place. So I got a little guardian farm going, as you can see.
I can see. Yes, it's tiny though. It's small. It doesn't really take over the base at all, does it?
Right, yeah. I mean, monument barely fit inside here. But, yeah, don't mind the place. I'm under construction. You caught me, like, in the middle of a little renovation project, of course, inside of here. Ooh. But, yeah, this is it. I mean, this is where I've been spending a lot of my time lately, and you just kind of step up to the plate there and kill those guys. You get
flappy things in my face.
Oh, yeah, there's smacking you across the face. What happened to that pig, man? Did he...
Did he fall?
He did, but he didn't die. He's done. We don't have to worry about it.
That was the least aggressive pig man I've ever seen.
I know. Yeah, he's like, did you just hit me? He was questioning the whole thing. I can't believe you just did that. So anyway, I've been doing that, just hitting these guys. But here's the deal: I have their drops kind of just all over the place over here.
Ooh, okay.
So you are free to take whatever you want, but I'm going to make you work for it. If you can find... Do you know how to make these, by the way?
No idea.
I'm going to put you on the spot. So what you want is this top chest on the left here is prismarine crystals. And the bottom one on the left of the crafting table is the shards. So basically, if you look at a sea lantern, you will see that the corners are darker, right? So if you put the shards in the corners... and then kind of do like a plus sign of the crystals, that's what get you. Yeah, that's what get you that. So
you are smart.
You are absolutely free to come on in here and construct as many sea lanterns as you wish, because I've actually overfilled all my storage for this already, because I haven't been keeping up with it. So take what you need, basically.
I would be doing you a favor.
Exactly. Clear this space up, because, I mean, if you... Jeez, Jeez, you hear that?
That
thunder?
is some thunder.
That came out of nowhere. if you look down here, I've already got more work to do clearing these chests out too. I haven't been able to keep up. So yeah, you'd be doing me a favor actually by taking some of these off my hands. It's just I'm gonna make you craft them yourself if you don't mind.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm a bargaining man, and I felt like I couldn't not give you anything, so I have a little gift for you.
Okay.
There,
Okay.
Feel free to.
Ode to Impulse. What is this? Oh my gosh, you gotta make me read on camera, huh?
Absolutely.
Impulse. I is for Impulse, your wonderful name. M is for what you make all the ladies say. Oh my goodness, I don't know where this is going. P is for poor Zed. Don't you feel sorry for his poorness? U is for umbrella. Ella Ella. L is for life. What you lose if you don't give me the lanterns. S is for sorry. That last line was mean. E is for generosity. If it started with an E. I like that last one. That's great.
I like the lightning in the background. The thunder like gave that a real emotion.
Definitely, yes. Ominous reading. I should have done a poem reading voice. I didn't think of that. I blew it. But that's great, man. Great. You'll put together a little poem, a little play on my the letters of my name. I like that. That's awesome, man.
Well, that is yours. That will be worth a lot of money on eBay. You know, in a little bit of time. I signed my name and everything.
Did you? Okay, I was gonna say you did sign it, right? Okay. Good.
I did. It's yours.
Perfect. I'm gonna put this in a frame. Protect it. Oh.
Put it in a library somewhere. But yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for the lantern stuff. I've got 24. I'll probably need a good 2 or 3 stacks. That's all I'll take off your hands.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. That's no problem. I think we got enough in here that you can make that work. So yeah, just come on in anytime you need. Come on in, grab it. You know, eventually I'll have it moved and displayed nicer. But anytime you need it, just come on. You're welcome.
Excellent. Thank you, man. Well, it does smell a bit of fish in here. I'll leave you with that. But might want to get that problem solved.
Good luck with the travels. Don't get hit by any lightning or anything out there.
I'll try not to. It sounds a bit dangerous, doesn't it?
Oh my goodness, yes it is.
And you got a leak here as well.
I do, yeah. One hole in the ceiling. I'm gonna have to go up there and patch that hole apparently. That's great.
All right, well, cheers, man. I'll see you around.
All right. See you later. Thanks for the book. All right, so I've been doing a little playing around trying to figure out exactly where I want to store these drops, and I've decided to go for just right here. It's about, whoa, geez, somebody's fighting a wither boss. So I decided to go right here, and that way it's just kind of 7 blocks back, so you can kill your guardians, then you can turn around and get your loot. It's kind of right there within arm's reach type of thing, and let's go ahead and kill a couple of these. I started working on the actual collection piece of it. You can see some items floating in there. I'm surprised they're not getting sucked up by these hoppers. Oh, blame Zedaph. Blame Zedaph. He came in here and he flipped my daylight sensors. Yeah, and that locked the hoppers. He said they look better, and they do, being blue, but guess what? It's problematic to the hoppers. That's funny. Oh, all right, so we have the hoppers collecting the drops there. And I just broke that one again. And going into this dropper here, shooting them out, going along this iceway, and then it's going to get repicked up by these hoppers, put into this dropper here. This is a full glass tube, kind of got the plus sign design going on, just to make sure items will not spill out. And those are going up top to this hopper here, which is going to go across the back here. And then what we haven't done yet, so I'm actually kind of making a mess right now, is added in my sorting system. So my, tileable, overflow protected item sorters. We need to do that. So we're going to have to get some comparators and some filters in and things like that to make sure that we are actually putting these in the right spot. Because right now they're all just going to fill into this first chest. And we don't want that. We want to have this. So you can see I did 3 shards, 2 crystals, and then, we're going to have some raw fish, some cooked fish, because depending on what kind of sword you use, in this case I have Fire Aspect 2, we're going to get some cooked fish out of this deal as well, which is nice. And I did want to keep the ink sacs, even though they are kind of rare in here. So we'll get that going. We'll get those all sorted out. You guys like that? I put the guardian heads up there. I thought that was a nice little addition of some detail there. Okay, this looks like they're going now. So, that's a bummer too, because it really did look better. And I accidentally broke a block there. We should replace that. I got so much junk on me now, of course, because I was building all that up. But yeah, I think this is going to work out fine. Again, we may end up pushing the limits on hopper throughput because by the time I am done lighting up all the caves and doing a few other things to make this farm even more efficient, we may be getting a ton of drops that the hoppers just cannot keep up with. In that case, so be it. I am okay with letting those items despawn. I got a feeling all these chests will be full before we know it. And then, like I kind of alluded to before, I want to add another system kind of onto this. So this will be like our storage piece, but then I also want another place where I can go and have little stations to where I can craft stuff. So we'll have even more storage than this because of that. But we'll save that for another episode. Right now, I better start hooking up these item sorters before I make too much of a mess of random stuff in this row of chests here. Oh, I just love this view. Guardians keep raining down. Items keep going up. We've got the sorting system in place now, so we are going to be able to store, 5 double chests plus some in the back there, and times 3 here of the shards, times 2 of the prismarine crystals. Those are still coming in. You can see we've already got, wow, a double chest, almost 2 double chests worth of those, and I bet these shards are probably, let's see where they're at. Yep, they're coming in here, it looks like. So we've got a full 5 double chests already. 6. Oh my goodness, this is a ton of loot, and I haven't been really killing them too much. I mean, well, we should do that right now, shouldn't we? Gotta keep getting that XP. I should mention that I died yesterday on stream. I've been having issues on this server, and it started last season when they moved the server over to Europe somewhere. I can't activate my elytra anymore. Like, it takes multiple attempts to activate my elytra. I was up in Tango's storage area, which is like up in the sky above his base. I jumped off, tried to activate my elytra. It didn't activate. So I panicked. I hit the space bar like 20 times. Never did activate. I went smashing right into the ground. Luckily, I landed into somewhat of a hole and my items didn't go everywhere. I was able to get everything back, no problem. But I did lose some XP, so I'm trying to build it back up. I still want to get a better sword than this. I don't feel this is a perfect sword, especially since it's only got looting 2. But I want to get, I think I'll get rid of knockback, and I think I'll keep fire aspect on my next one. Make sure I get looting 3 and mending as well. So I got to work towards getting a perfect sword again, because that one I did lose my last perfect sword in a caving accident, which again, when I died on stream, so I think I'm up to 25 deaths now. Yeah, not been good. It's usually streams. It's usually when I'm streaming that I die, and I don't do it on purpose. It's just, kind of distracted by streaming and stuff. So, yeah, I end up dying. But anyway, this is all coming in now. I'm kind of wondering if this was worth doing, the ink sacks. We may end up switching to something else. We'll see. I kind of want to get an idea of the rates here. And I really don't need 5 double chests of raw fish. Let's see if we are getting some cooked. That's nice because, we can always have food ready to eat, which is great. You can see I've also been doing a little bit more work in here. I got 1 more of these waterways done and was able to push this wall back. Actually, I think I did 2 since the last clip. And so all that's left now, see if we can get up here, is this. There's just little pockets of water that we need to do, and so I'm thinking about doing this, a little differently than I have been doing. If we just place these in the corner, I think this will be easy to do. Yeah, it only takes 3 sponges, so we can make quick work of this side, no problem, and we'll be done in no time. And finally, all the water will be gone. And that will be so nice to not have to worry about water anymore. Although, there is more we're going to have to do with the outside. Oh, I got too much stuff on me. Okay, I can afford to lose that. We got to make sure we light this place up. And then I'll do this to get out real quick. But yeah, I got to do all these things. See, I don't know how many pockets there were. Let's see. 1 we just did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shouldn't take me too long to get this place cleared out. And then I want to get all this dug down to the same floor level. And we're going to have to figure out, a floor pattern to put in here that's going to make this place look nice. I also think I'm going to do 2 floors in here. So there used to be 2 floors. You can see we used to have our stuff up there. I think I will end up kind of putting a floor back on and that way we, you know, this will be kind of like the basement type thing, and then we'll still have like this level. Actually, it's higher, isn't it? It's this level right here. So we'll have, you know, a floor at this level still, which is going to be nice because it won't have any mobs spawning or anything like that. And then we can come down here and have some other stuff going on, some other farms and you know, mini farms and stuff. I'm not going to do anything too big in here, although there is plenty of space now, isn't there? But yeah, definitely a lot of cleanup work to do. We need to get rid of all this prismarine, all the sand, clean up this floor. Just a ton of work to do. I'm so excited though, because this place is now starting to come together, and you can see how much bigger it is now that we drop down to the basement area here, which is great. Oh, these guys. So there's some more things we need to do, guys. This is not efficient. Yet. This farm is not as efficient as it could be. I mean, I did mention that we were not going to build it at the low Y because I wanted this killing area to be accessible via like inside the monument. But there are some things we can do up top that will make this thing a lot better. And I've been talking to Vanilla SMP, the inventor of this Guardian farm. And he gave me some pointers on how to make this more efficient, and I'm going to do some of those today. We are going to open up sky access to over top of these tanks, and that will drop the Y value down just a little bit and should improve our rates. Oh, that was about as close as you get to ender pearling into lava. Oh, we are still getting some iron here, but that's going to be it for our iron collection because this thing is actually in our way. So we're going to remove our iron farm. I know that's just a travesty, isn't it? Oops, I don't know why I did that. I'm going to just go ahead and switch to the torches because what that does is it puts us at, you can see if I bring up the chunk borders, see this blue line here? This blue line indicates where like the border of a sub chunk is. So we are actually under this blue line right now with all this stuff. And redstone and that kind of stuff wouldn't matter anyway, but these blocks, at least this is what matters. If we remove everything above and over top of this farm, we can improve the rates because it'll drop this farm down to under the 62 Y62 sub chunk. So you can see that we're actually we're standing on 62 right now. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna open up the sky, and in order to do that, it means I got to get rid of this thing, which is kind of sad, but we have as much iron as we need for now. Hopefully by the time I need iron again, somebody will have built some sort of awesome iron farm. Or I could always just, you know, go borrow iron from Cub, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to tear this thing out, and in order to do that, though, I'm going to have to move some villagers and stuff. So let me get up there and get some stuff prepared so we can keep at least these villagers, because I want to keep those and put them up top where Atlantis will be for the future. All right, went ahead and pulled these guys up from this cell right here, and I think I'm just going to focus on this one. The rest of them and the other 3 cells, we'll just go ahead and... well, we'll let them meet their fate, let's say. But right now, I need to get down in here, and I want to make sure I don't fall through this down to the lava, and we got to start tearing this away. So we're going to get rid of all the water sources, of course, and I'll take those blocks back out, and then we're just going to start tearing down this iron farm. It didn't really fit the style I'm going to be building with anyway this season. I did the yellow and black concrete, you know, to kind of give it my logo colors. But yeah, that's not the color palette we're going to be using this season anyway. So I knew it was temporary from the beginning, and now we're going to be getting rid of it, and hopefully we'll find a new supply of iron soon. But anyway, also you can see I put in the glass here because this is where we're going to need to actually have that sky access all the way down. So just anywhere where the Guardians are spawning, we need to make sure that there is sky above those blocks, and that should do it. So alright guys, I'm going to continue to tear out this place, this entire iron farm, and then hopefully we'll see some change in the rates that we're getting on the Guardian farm. So alright. See you in a sec. And just like that, the iron farm is gone. You can see I put in a little glass skylight right here above all the spawning spaces of the Guardian farm. And that's all we really need to do to get it to calculate at the lower subchunk, is make sure that we have no blocks above this thing that are going to block light. So glass will be just fine. And as long as it's directly above the spawning area, we are good to go. So I didn't have to do entire chunks or anything like that. I do have some cleanup work to do here. I think I want to remove these torches. I don't think they're going to cause any kind of problems, but we are going to remove them, and I want to make sure that mobs can't spawn up here. So we're going to use the whole button trick to make sure that we cover that. So let's put some more redstone across here. I'm going to clean this up just a little bit, and I brought some stone with me. So we'll just cover this thing in stone buttons all the way along here, and shouldn't mess up the redstone at all, but we can test that here in a second. It is nice about placing buttons that you don't have to worry about them, you know, like you would with slabs or something where they double stack. So it's really easy to place buttons to prevent spawning, which I like. It's a pretty cool trick. I know Skull showed this in his video when he was doing the Wither Skelly farm, and I like it. I like it a lot. Good trick. So we'll do it here as well. So, all right, I think I've got, running out of buttons. I didn't expect it to be that many buttons, but let's see how many more we got here. I think we can finish the job. And we just got to make sure we get every single spot, because we do not want any mobs spawning up here. That would be very bad news. And then I do want to test also just to make sure that we can turn the water off still. So let's see if that works. I guess any button pretty much would do, but we'll do it from where we're supposed to here. Let's see if all the water goes away. That's actually the first time I've turned this thing off since I first turned it on, and it looks like we got a problem over here somewhere. What happened? Oh, this dispenser didn't get triggered, I guess. That makes sense considering that the redstone didn't actually go all the way. Oh, don't want to lose that. And we'll have to rewire that. Is that the only one that didn't get done? Here, let's actually pull the water in just so it's in sync with the rest and make sure that did the trick. We also have, it looks like, some water down in the middle there also. What did we miss? What did we miss? It should be... Is it because we didn't actually go over top of that dropper? Let's see. Let's look at the droppers or the dispensers and see what's actually still missing water. We'll pull this back up. That's the problem with doing these, is sometimes they can get out of sync. Not that I plan, like I said, not that I plan on turning this off too often. Did we get it all? Oh, I guess the middle was fine. It must have just been flowing over from that other one. All right, we're good. Put it all back. Put it all back. We're fine. Whew. All right, let's try this again. This time we will put our redstone there, which should get that one to go, and hopefully they all turn back on. And then we can go down and actually test to see if we have any better rates. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of dispensers going off at the same time. That was loud. All right, so we should be able to get guardians to spawn now. And we'll clear out what's in here. I'm sure there's... Oh, nope, they all despawned. Okay, good. So let's just wait and see. Just give it a second here now that I'm down here for the spawning to kick in. And let's see if it feels any faster than it was before. And we'll just wait a second. Come on now. It should be. It should be. We've definitely lowered the sub-chunk value down to under 62. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're raining in. Of course, you know, if we're not killing them off right away, we will get, you know, some of these taken up somewhat of the mob cap. And there's lots of people on the server right now also, which is definitely going to impact the rates a bit. But yeah, you can see they started coming in pretty fast, and then they slowed down pretty fast as well. So I wonder if it's just because, oh yeah, look at that. Second I kill them off, we're getting them raining back down. So between doing that, lowering the sub-chuck value, oh yes, that's definitely faster. Oh my goodness, you can hear all the items being shot up. It is a little bit annoying to have the dispenser going off all the time, but oh wow. Wow, this is great. Now all we need to do is get some more cave lighting going on, and then this thing will be about as efficient as we're going to get it for this season. Oh, yeah. Yeah, as soon as we clear some mob cap space, look at how fast they come right back. Oh my goodness, this is great. This is great. I want to say thank you again to Nembon for reaching out to me and, you know, let me know some things I could do, such as opening up the skylight and that kind of stuff to improve this farm. I appreciate that, and this thing is awesome. It is awesome. I will definitely be able to keep my, you know, mending gear mended, and XP levels are not a problem, as well as being able to hook everybody up on the server with this, including myself with sea lanterns, because I'll be using a lot of them. So awesome, awesome. But guys, we're gonna have to do a lot of cleanup. This is a huge area that we need to get going on, and of course we still have to deal with resurrecting Atlantis. Oh, look at him rain down. Look at him rain down. I'm so happy right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll get to that cleanup next episode probably, and getting some more work done inside of here. But if you did enjoy the episode, please hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you go. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.